Hi, this is Dr. A. Today, I want to talk about words and silence, a space where I feel psychology meets poetry. Words express, silence reveals. Why is it that sometimes we speak the most when we say nothing at all? Words organize our thoughts. They help us connect, explain, even protect. But they can also be filtered, edited, a performance we give to the world. Silence, on the other hand, does not lie. It can't. It just is. It's raw, unpolished, sometimes awkward, and therefore profoundly true. In therapy, I have learned silence is often the loudest part of the session. It is where defenses soften, where the nervous system speaks in ways the tongue cannot. Sometimes silence means, I don't have words for this pain, or I'm afraid to speak my truth. Other times it says, I trust you enough to just be. And yes, behind silence might be a child who was never heard, a lover protecting their heart, a partner's heart beyond words, a mourner whose grief has no vocabulary, a mind trying to regulate what the mouth isn't ready to say. And then there's the monk who sits in silence because they have found all the words insufficient. So, can silence be more honest than words? You can say, I'm fine. But if your silence before that was heavy, the truth already slipped out. You can say, I love you. But if there's silence when connection is needed, that love might be performative. Silence can feel awkward, but it's also sacred. It holds space. It forces us to feel instead of just hear. And sometimes silence is peace. The stillness after a storm, the space where clarity emerges, the sacred pause between thought and insight. Sometimes silence is not pain, it is presence. It's the monk who has nothing left to prove, the soul that's full enough not to speak, the self that has made peace with what is. So, next time silence enters the room, don't rush to fill it. Hold it like a sacred mirror because something powerful might be unfolding. Words express, but silence reveals. And maybe, just maybe, silence isn't the opposite of communication. Maybe it's the highest form of it. So, here is a question I will toss your way like a pebble into still water. When you are silent with someone, what do you wish they understood without you ever saying a word? Thank you.